Equipment insurance. Your equipment is not automatically insured. You must request coverage by submitting information such as the make or the manufacturer, the model, serial number, replacement value, and a selected deductible and a budget number to charge premiums to. See the EIS website below and send this information to Morel or Cindy for us to get it insured for you. UW Equipment Insurance covers fire, theft, and accidental damage. For your protection, loaned, leased, or rental equipment should be insured for the duration of time which it will be in your custody. You may want to strongly consider accidental damage coverage for instruments that are used by multiple users. You can also cover just certain components of an instrument which are more likely to be dropped or damaged due to user error. We've got at least several instances at South Lake Union where we don't insure the whole instrument. We only insure certain components that get changed by different users because it's a multi-user instrument, and therefore because it gets detached and reattached and exchanged with a different comparable, different one, they can get knocked and dropped and damaged that way. So we insure just certain components that are more likely to become damaged. To request coverage for new purchases, please mark the box on the Edit Items screen in Purchase Path. There's a box that you can check off that you want to insure a new item as it's being purchased. The other thing that I tend to recommend being covered is laptops or any mobile devices, things that get checked out. Those are things that can just walk away really easily. They've also changed the coverage to include that all of those type of things are covered worldwide without having to cover them both domestically and foreign coverage. Purchasing equipment. All equipment weighing in excess of 100 pounds, we should be requesting inside delivery. Inside delivery is defined as delivery to point of use and should include unpacking, setting in place, and removal of all packing material. If we are purchasing a sensitive instrument that should only be unpacked or uncrated by the manufacturer's installers, then the manufacturer needs to make arrangements to remove the packing debris upon installation. Removal and disposal of large amounts of packing debris is difficult, especially wooden pallets and crates. Extended warranties can be capitalized at the time if you purchase them at the time of purchasing the equipment. It has to be on the same PO and everything. When you capitalize these costs, you can save indirect costs to the budget, and in the case of tax-exempt research equipment, it's included as a non-taxable portion of the cost of the instrument. So if it's a type of equipment that you most likely are going to want to do an extended warranty on or want coverage on after the original warranty expires, really strongly consider upfront whether you are going to need that and if you can somehow afford to go ahead and roll that into the same purchase with the instrument, because there's a significant cost savings if you can do it at the same time you're buying the equipment. Multi-year contracts is another one, another way of saving money. If you do a multi-year service contract, the PO is encumbered, the dollars are encumbered or set aside for that, but we only pay annually in advance on it. So basically what it does is it locks in the cost of the contract at today's prices, and then you aren't paying for every year at the price increases that we typically see. When getting a quote for a piece of equipment, here's a list of things that you should try to make sure is included on the quote. Estimated freight and inside delivery charges when applicable. FOB destination. FOB destination prepay and add freight charges is acceptable. FOB destination is important to us because this means that the vendor retains title of the equipment while it is in transit. Therefore, any damages or freight claims that arise during transport are the vendor's responsibility, not the UW's. Terms net 30 days upon final acceptance by UW following installation and successful operational test period. UW also now has the ability to utilize prompt payment discounts. These are discounts of typically 1 to 5% that vendors sometimes offer if payment is made in less than 30 days, usually 10 to 20 days. When requesting quotes for larger dollar equipment, it may be worthwhile to inquire as to whether the vendor offers a prompt payment discount such as this. If so, they need to include that in the payment terms on the quote. Quotes should not include items which you have decided not to purchase.